back to Folio's office. This is this month's Crime Time.
Your source for wacky offbeat news. Now let's start strong with Pocket Rocket. Normally, we'd begin with a strong warning against goofing around with fireworks, but this is Florida, where fuck around and find out runs through our veins like craft beer and antidepressants, so we already know it's pointless. I'm so mad that worked. I'll cut. But I'm so mad that I got through that with a southern accent. You're kidding. Alright. Let's just skip to the cautionary tale, which comes this time from right here in Jacksonville, where a local man chose to express his concerns with the state of his relationship in a way that is, let's say, strongly discouraged.
Yeah, so it turns out that he basically took a 6-inch firework rocket and attempted to blast his girlfriend in the face. Don't know what he was rooting for there.
So valid.
And not in the good way. Didn't know there was a good way that you could do that. Needless to say, his Temu drive-by failed badly as the rocket bounced off her door and flew back into his car before exploding, where a man like that deserves to be hit with fireworks right in his groin.
So it went out of his car, into his car, exploded on his
groin, essentially.
Do we have a follow-up with
instant
how
karma.
his groin is?
It says that he was arrested, but not seriously injured.
Okay.
And we can all pretty much agree that's too bad.
Too damn bad. What's next on the agenda?
Yeah, that's my turn. Okay. Alright, let's lighten the mood a little bit, shall we?
We shall.
Let's get into some monkey business. Picture this.
Picturing.
You're on your usual stroll through your cheerful Orange Park neighborhood, soaking in the sunshine and minding your own business.
Could not be me.
Suddenly, you hear a rustling from above. Naturally, you glance up. Is it a bird? A squirrel? Perhaps even a rebellious cat taking its daily break from society? No, it was a monkey. Yep, that's right, you heard me. A monkey. This wild tale is exactly what Jasmine Morris shared with News4Jax after her jungle-esque encounter. Now, where did this unexpected primate come from? I don't know. We're in Florida. We don't have wild monkeys, or not that I know of.
We do.
Well, I know what you're gonna say. Because I'll get there, okay? I know exactly what you're thinking about. Anyways, that's the million banana question. What we do know is that it's not one of those, read here, monkeys that busted out of a South Carolina lab. Some locals think it might be a descendant of primates from a long-closed research facility in Orange Park. Others believe it could be someone's exotic pet that decided it was time for an outdoor adventure. Meanwhile, the Yemassee Police Department in South Carolina chimed in, suggesting it might be a relative of the monkeys living the high life in Silver Springs.
That's what I was going to say. This is a fun fact for those of you watching, if you didn't know this already. Way back when, I'm actually going to botch this now that I think about it, because I don't know everything entirely. But way back when, they were filming, I believe it was a Tarzan movie in Silver Springs, Florida, right outside of Ocala. And they didn't think that monkeys could swim. And so they brought a bunch of monkeys into the spring, and they released them thinking they'll stay in this one certain area. Monkeys can swim, they can jump, they can damn near fly. So now if you go to Silver Springs and you go paddleboarding, you'll see a ton of monkeys, and they're not afraid of humans, and they'll come up to you and they will steal your food.
And you know what?
I know that from first-hand experience.
Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. Don't need to do it again.
Well, either way, we hope this monkey in Orange Park is enjoying the Florida vibes.
Let's get back to business.
Get back to business.
With the hokey pokey. I'm hoping I can do this without a southern accent.
I mean, you already started with southern accent.
I know, well, I said that.
And now you're just going to switch up on our viewers?
I am going to switch up on our viewers. We're going to try to do this. Florida. Where the sun shines, the gators roam, and Florida Man keeps us endlessly entertained. What's on the docket today? Shooting down a Walmart drone, dragging an alligator into a convenience store, smuggling a cat into a nightclub. Nope.
Oh.
That's not it. Today's headline grabber. A pair of burglars calling 911 to help move their stolen loot. Yep, you heard that right. This Poinciana power duo rang up the local sheriff's office not to just request moving help, but also a lift to the airport, because nothing caps off a day of crime quite like a weekend getaway to New York.
So, they stole.
Yes.
And then called the cops to help the cops help them steal?
Yes, so basically what they did was they burglarized a house, they're stealing a bunch of stuff, realized they didn't have any way of transportation.
Right.
So, the lady called up the police station, said, hey, can you help me move this stuff? The police get there and they said, this isn't your house, these aren't your things. And then the lady was like, could you also give us a ride to the airport with some of this stuff? Why not?
So, I have a suggestion. Not that I'm
They're entrepreneurs.
They're entrepreneurs. Not that I'm one to, endorse this sort of behavior. But maybe, call up, some movers.
A friend.
Anyone else other than the people who you would be running from.
Or could have been proactive.
Right.
Got a moving truck.
Yes, that's what, exactly.
But you know what? According to deputies, this female mastermind cheerfully explained that she called 911 to enlist law enforcement's help moving their belongings out of the house they were actively burglarizing. Bold strategy, right?
Very bold.
Yeah. Anyway, spoiler alert, it didn't end with them on a flight. And a recent quote that we found on the Sheriff's Department Facebook. I can read that to you. Deputies did help them with their belongings and did give them a ride, but it wasn't to the airport. It was to the Polk Pokey.
Oh.
And they are welcome to stay there all weekend long. The Polk Pokey is much better than New York anyway. Iconic.
Amazing. Okay. Thanks for watching this month's Crime Time. If you guys have any offbeat and quirky news, submit them to us at team@folioweekly.com.
That works.
Okay. Oh my god.
Because nothing caps off a day of crap. Nope. Nope. Nope.
It's literally it's 4 words in one sentence. 4 words.
I know. Okay, I'm trying. Okay. Today the headlines are No. Nope. No.
That's okay.
That's okay.
No.
No. No. Ah.
Sorry, future Carmen editing this. What we do know is that it's not one of those Rayhis Mackies.
You're missing an S.
Racist? Wait, let me... I need a breather because I was improvising in there.
You were. I was not. I'm like... Normally we would begin with a strong warning. Let's get started with Pocket Rocket. Alright. Normally we begin strong...
Begin strong.
Normally we'd begin with a strong wording. Warning. Fuck!
Dude, please.
Normally we'd begin with a strong warning against goofing around.
You guys catch that? Should we try that again?
I'm trying to read it like a fucking broadcaster would. And not just monotone, but
yeah.
I can only read either in a southern accent.
Some vocal warm-ups.
Should I try a southern accent? Because that's
Why
the
not?
only. All right.
Welcome back to Crime Time.
She needs the first one.